Okay, here with Louis Fazackerley after a great 3-0 victory over Kidderminster Harriers. It's been coming and we've got it, and let's push on now, but your thoughts?
Yeah, one of the more enjoyable days, that's for sure. It's a game we've gone into, you know, with a lot of confidence to go and get the win. I would say, other than the first 15 minutes, I thought it was an excellent performance from the team, from every single body. They played to the game plan that we gave them, and yeah, like you said, it was a great 3-0 win.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. The first 15 minutes, was that nerves, you think?
Yeah, probably a little bit of that. And you know, we warned the players about being complacent, even though people are aware of Kidderminster's situation. They didn't really have a lot to play for, so I don't know whether it was in the players' heads. It shouldn't have been, because we warned them about it, but maybe they've turned up thinking that, you know, they're going to have an easy ride. But you know, they were on the back foot a little bit too much, and you know, Kidderminster made the most of it, put us under pressure for the first 15 minutes. So after that, the boys, they switched it up. They played on the front foot and played towards the game plan, and it was a great performance. Yeah.
And it was vital we went ahead, and it was a really well taken goal, not only from Kieran through the cross, but a great header from Jake, who really led from the front today, didn't he? Yeah,
exactly. Captain's performance, and it's great to see, you know, one of your midfield players making the box and getting a goal. You know, we've told them that even though, you know, you've got two guys sitting in there, one's got to make the box and support, and yeah, just pleased for Kieran as well. Great all-round performance for him, and like you said, it was a great cross from him, and it was good to see Jake on the end of it. Yeah.
Talking about Kieran again, we've not had much luck in recent weeks. The decision's gone against us, but we did with the second goal, and obviously it's come off his backside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You would hope that the luck tends to balance itself out, and we haven't had, you know, it doesn't seem like we've had any. So it was very welcome when it came, and with Kieran, you know, he should have a lot more fans than he does. We're obviously fans of him because we've shown faith in him, and you know, he does a lot of the work that goes unnoticed and doesn't get appreciated. And you know, we're just so happy that he got his goal. No matter how he got it, he got his goal, and he deserved it with, like I say, with his performance and his work rate. And he was unlucky not to get another one.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. When that happens and you go in and you think, oh, if only that had gone in, did it change the half-time team talk at all?
Well, a little bit. It would have been nicer, you know, to have got that goal. But it was still a positive half-time team talk. You know, we warned the boys about going out thinking the game's won, being complacent. We told them they need to start the second half. As we played from the 15th minute onwards, we can't afford to give them 15 minutes, you know, on the front foot, and can't afford to sit off. So the team talk was a positive one. It was the message was to go out and just give us more of the same.
There was one scary moment in the second half when perhaps a missed kick, shall we say, from Jonathan Henley, allowed Lee using. Obviously, thankfully, he missed that. Yep. Other than that, though, overall pleased with the second half?
Yeah, very pleased. That was probably the only threat towards our goal, really, in the second half. You know, we instructed Henners to play a little bit higher off his line so he can pick up balls like he did, but he obviously needs to do better with his kick. No one needs to tell him that. He knows that. Yeah, lucky it didn't end up going in, and we got away with it.
If anything, acted as a reminder, because we went straight up the other end and scored a really good individual goal. We'll talk about Sam Corn in a minute, but he took his goal really well.
Yes, exactly. It was a great goal, and once again I will sing Kieran St. Emi's praise again. Because he held the ball up well, and he laid it off for Corny, and he got in the box this time, you know. So it's great to see our midfielders getting in the box, and yeah, Sam Corn was excellent today. His colossal performance, you know, he's beating guys a foot taller than him in the air. He's first to the second balls, and he plays with such a high intensity, and yeah, it was a great performance and great to see.
Is there a little bit of irony that perhaps if Joe Healy was able to play, Corny might not have got in the starting 11? Potentially,
yeah, potentially that would have been the case. But you know, it's great to have those options. You know, it's great to have the squad that we do. And Corny's taken his chance. He's a great lad. You know, not all the lads are great. You know, if they're not playing, then they're gonna stay positive and just wait for their chance. And yeah, it was just a great performance from him today.
made a couple of changes to the lineup. One that I will touch on, Ben Jefford played. Now, obviously, last week we presumed he was going to be suspended, but he's played. Now, I take it, obviously, everything's been clarified. He was able to play.
Yep.
What was the reasons for that?
Yeah, well, I think he picked up 3 yellow cards at Ebbsfleet, and initially we thought they went towards his tally. So he was due to be suspended today, but we found out from the FA that the 3 cards for Ebbsfleet don't count at our level because it is at a lower league. So that was obviously welcome news, and another great performance from him today.
Sam Berry didn't make the starting 11. What was it? Was it just because Michael was coming?
Yes, exactly. It was kind of a decision that we made. It was Michael Chambers or Sam Berry or even Chris Bush, and we just decided to go with Michael Chambers, and he justified our decision because he hardly put a foot wrong, and he was commanding in the centre, and it was a great performance from him and a great clean sheet.
And also no Bushy or Tash in the squad at all.
Yeah, exactly. With Bushy, it was either Sam Berry or Bushy on the bench, and we already had 2 left-siders in our back 3, so we decided to go with a right-sider as a defensive cover instead of another left-sider. That was just unlucky for Bushy, and Tashan actually hurt his ankle in training. So he wasn't right to play today. We hope he's going to be available for Tuesday. Fingers crossed.
Do you think we missed his presence a little bit because it left Lafayette doing a lot of the donkey work, if you like? No,
not at all, because Kieran put in a great performance, and he's a presence himself. And I feel both Kieran and Roscoe put in a great performance up top for us, and they occupied the defenders. They won flick-ons and they held the ball up for us, and it was a great performance. Yeah.
Wrexham on Tuesday. This is only part 1 of probably four battles we've got, or 3 or 4 we've got left. Is it a case of just a little bit more intensity from the start on Tuesday? Exactly.
That was the team talk at the end. You know, it was all positive. You know, it was great. We were singing everyone's praises, but we stopped them short, and we made sure they were aware that we can't afford to start the game as we did today. You know, if we go into the game on Tuesday like we played from minute 15 onwards, then we're confident we've got a good chance of winning that game.
Excellent. We'll enjoy it tonight, and we go again Tuesday.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we need to take the momentum into Tuesday night, and if anything, we need the 3 points. That's minimum. Draw, that's good, but it's not good enough. We need the 3 points. We've done a massive favour with that game in hand.